Hey guys, my name's Briella. I'm the patient care coordinator here with our Washington, D.C. office. We have a male in today treating his full abdomen with Dr. Moschetti. We're going to go ahead and walk in the procedure room and let's see him get started. Hi Jeff, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great, well thanks for joining us for your AirSculpt procedure. We're so excited to see your results. But we wanted to ask you a couple questions, okay?
Sure.
What areas is it that you're targeting today?
I think we have a full abdomen. We have the flanks, which is the side, and the upper pubis area.
Awesome. And what made you choose our AirSculpt procedure?
What I've heard was I saw some tutorials and some videos on TV, and I was just amazed looking at people totally cognizant and awake when they were getting the procedure done. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Usually when you hear of liposuction or things like that, you're totally out and the whole procedure, in the hospital and so forth. So this was very beneficial to, number one, to be awake, number two, to be totally aware what's going on, and number three, to see the results that are coming out right in front of me.
Well, that's great. So I guess it's safe to say you're feeling pretty good so far, right?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, surprisingly, yeah.
Do you feel any pain, or what does the procedure itself feel like?
No, it's what you're feeling, or what I'm feeling now is like a little vibration, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. How do you feel about being awake during the procedure?
Totally fine. Because I get to see, the results as they're happening in real time. And that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
We're doing it right now. Dr. Moschetti is, as we're answering these questions, Dr. Moschetti is doing this right now.
Great. What music are we listening to today? You having fun in here?
I think we're having like today's top hits. So at least, we could rock along with the music as I hear the suction going out. So it's great.
That's awesome. Seems like you're having a good time. Is this something that you would recommend to your friends and family?
Highly. And I think for someone that's my age, a lot of guys have given up and they're like, they got those dad bods, and I'm like, well, that's not me. But I think that, at least from the friends that I know, they're like, let's see what happens to you first, and let's see how it goes to get the real, picture from it. And I was like, look, proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is you'll be the first to see your results before all that. So that's exciting.
That is kind of exciting. It's actually really exciting.
Awesome. All right, Dr. Moschetti, tell us more. How's our patient doing today?
He's doing great. We numbed him up, and that's the initial step, and he was extremely comfortable with that. Once everything is numb, doesn't feel like a thing. People either kind of take a nap or just talk right through it or sit and enjoy the music. He's kind of a typical patient, doing really well.
Awesome. What areas have you done so far on Jeff?
We did the back of his love handles to start with, and we got a good amount, about a liter of that. Most of that is actually from his backside. We just started on the front and getting his abdomen a little bit more of the love handles. He had a typical problem. Everyone has different body types, and most of his fat is underneath the skin, and then he had, the typical, flat tire around his belly, and that is cured. It's gone.
That's awesome. We're so excited for you.
Jeff, are you happy with that?
I am really happy with that. I mean, I guess like a big thing, especially for me, is like going on the beach and, wearing a bathing suit. And like sometimes, you feel a little self-conscious because you got those stubborn areas that no matter what you do, they just seem to be hanging around. So
yeah.
That was kind of the motivation to say, you know what, let's do it. And to get confidence back in going shirtless.
Right.
So that's always a good thing.
Right, absolutely.
And Dr. Moschetti, why is it that you like doing AirSculpt?
Other than the things that everybody knows, you hear about all the time about it, how it's easier on you and no general anesthesia and good recovery. As the surgeon doing the procedure, this allows me to do a better job than any other way I've done it. I've been doing cosmetic surgery, body shaping for more than 20 years, and I wouldn't want to do this any other way.
That's awesome. So with our Instagram Live today, we actually had a few, hopefully potential patients that have been chiming in with a few questions for you. And this is perfect for Jeff because he is treating the pubic area. But one of their questions was, can men also treat the pubic area?
Yes, absolutely. And it is an area that as men age, or some men who are younger still just have a bulge there, and we can treat it, and it's very good at getting it nice and flat. When you get the belly part of it and that's flat, it looks a lot better if you can get rid of the entire bulge so that all the way down is smooth, and that's kind of what we're able to achieve.
That's great. Another question they had was, will they be able to bend down after targeting the pubic area, and how would the results feel like after?
Afterwards, usually people pain his control with just some plain Tylenol or Motrin, and he'll be able to do normal activities. Maybe take it easy a little bit. If something is sore or tight, you just take it easy. And most people, after 2 or 3 days, are back to work and doing full workouts. Maybe a week later.
Perfect. Easy peasy. Got that?
It's very easy.
Easy
Awesome.
peasy.
And I think this is a big question that I know we always get here is, will this allow me to have a smaller pant size? How are my clothes going to fit after this?
That is the thing that most clients end up telling us afterwards, which is, my pants fit better, my clothes fit better, I went down a size, even without any weight loss or working out. We're just, permanently reshaping the person.
Okay, great. And what typically is the amount of fat that we can remove for our patients?
Well, I would say with each patient, it's customized and tailored to what they have, and the goal is always to remove the maximum amount that will give it a good aesthetic shape, proper shape, take it from the right area, and then as everyone wants, remove as much as possible, obviously. We have some people who are smaller, and it might be just a few hundred cc's, all the way up to 5 liters at a time in a larger patient, and they all recover just fine.
That's great.
How many cc's are you at currently?
So far, we have about more than 1,500 cc's, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's a little above.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. What's 1,500 cc's for those who are not?
That's a couple of pounds so far, and
Couple
we're probably
pounds.
going to get about double that still from his belly.
Perfect.
Very good. I know this is really something that sets Air Sculpting apart, but can you talk in a little bit more detail about the difference between local anesthesia and a procedure done with general anesthesia?
Sure. From my standpoint as a surgeon, I do a safer, better job with the patient. It's kind of counterintuitive with the patient awake, because the complications that can happen when people undergo, say, liposuction under general anesthesia, some of those disaster complications are almost impossible to happen because the patient's awake and I know where I am and what I'm doing. Whereas if the patient's under general anesthesia, you could end up creating a complication or a problem, and that does happen. And then just the patients are just really happier, and the quicker recovery. It's really nice. Plus, it's nice to be able to talk to somebody while you're working on them. And we're kind of more even though we're technically doing something anatomical, we just want some people to feel better about themselves, and this really helps get that process along by making it a positive experience and realizing, this isn't taking a shortcut. You're not cheating. We're a part of your journey to just being healthier and happier. And when you look in the mirror, you feel great, and then that carries on the rest of the day. So when that happens, that's a victory, and that has nothing to do with surgery.
That's great.
That's amazing.
And we had a couple of our ladies chime in. I guess they're getting excited for the procedure, but they were wondering, is the abdomen included in the mommy makeover? And they were also asking questions about what a fat transfer is like. Can we use the fat from the abdomen to transfer to the breasts and enhance them?
So yes, Omni Maker would include doing the abdomen as well. All the changes that happen to the abdomen after a pregnancy and childbirth, we can help reverse those, set the clock back, and then yes, that fat can be used to transfer either to the breasts or to the buttocks or hips even, that we exclusively do, and it's 100% natural. It's your own tissue. Once you're healed, you're done, and that's you for the rest of your life.
That's great. Well, we thank you both for helping us out today. I know you guys were able to answer a lot of questions to help all of our patients that we'll be seeing in soon. So,
Excellent.
Jeff, we wish you the best. We hope you get all the results that you're looking for.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
And to Dr. Machete, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for choosing us.
All right. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys later and let you
Bye.
continue.
Bring it back to work.
Yep.